I think you should pop it. If it looks like a zit, is it on the left one or the right one? We'll talk about it.
Both.
We'll talk about it during Fan Art of the Week. Are we on the internet?
Oh my God, the Jester bust came to life in the form of Laura Bailey.
Oh my God!
Oh, man. Jester sculpture. Say it 5 times fast, Liam.
Jester sculpture, Jester sculpture, Jester sculpture, Jester sculpture, Irish wristwatch, Irish wristwatch, Irish wristwatch, Irish wristwatch.
Oh, now you're just
Impressive.
flexing on him. Now he's just flexing on him. Tonight, the Mighty Nine irritate Essick, traipse through woods, and attempt to steal from Oban.
Attempt.
Keyword.
Yep.
We'll break it all down with my guests, Laura and Liam. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just two
That's
of
all we
them.
got is 2?
Yeah, just those two.
So-
Nobody else
Henry.
was available? Well, Henry, of course.
Yeah, no, they were literally the only ones that were available.
Yeah.
It?
We were just
Yeah.
here, and I complained about it, and the squeaky wheel gets the oil. So
Yeah, it
here we
does.
are again.
Rachel, do you want to answer some questions? No. All that and more tonight on Talks Machina. Hey, we're back.
Incredible.
Thank you.
Absolutely
I'm
amazing.
getting the hang of it.
Finally.
Well, let's start with some announcements. We like those.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We're still in the announcements. If you're also at New York Comic Con this Thursday, I will be moderating a panel called Role Playing a Human. Pretty compelling title.
Yeah.
You have experience with that.
Thank you. With a bunch of folks, including, is this true, Steve? Mika Burton.
What?
Why would they do that? Why would they know we have a contemptuous history?
Who doesn't want to sprinkle in some drama?
Ooh, this just got complicated. Clint McElroy, you know him from The Adventure Zone. Rachel Miner, who I know from Californication. Brian Posehn, who is not Randy Quaid. Joe Starr, Dan Telfer. There's a lot of people on this panel. Jesus.
Are you nervous?
Hell no. There's 26 people on this thing. I'm going to say like 5 things, and they're all going to be comedy gold.
What are you going to talk about? Give us your talking points in advance.
No, don't.
I've been studying the Turkish tax system a lot lately, and I think we'll fill you in.
Okay.
That's going to be October 3rd at 12:30 p.m. in room 1A21.
That made it more
Do that
confusing.
again. Can you
Whatever your
replicate?
hands.
Can you replicate what you just did?
1A21.
Yay.
Oh, wow.
You did it.
Yeah. I'm a
does it feel
professional.
like?
That was the somatics.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Don't forget, in Critical Role's place this week, it's this week already.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it is this week
It is
because of
upon
Comic-Con.
us. Yeah.
We are airing a special one-shot GM'd by no one other than Sam Rigel. Huh? So what did I say? Sam Riegel. I'm sorry. It's spelled incorrectly on the. It's a G-E-L, is it? I thought it was a G-A-L.
That's Rigel is how I am the only person who remembers how to spell Sam's last name. I just think Rye.
Rigel.
Hair gel. Rigel.
No, we had this conversation outside.
Smart.
He
We
says
Just say it like
Rigel.
that to make it
Rigel.
even easier. Mhm.
Sam Rigel.
I still am scared to write out Talison's name. I write Tal, even in my phone, he's Tal Jaffe.
Well, that one's easy to do too because it's Tal, and then the word lie, and the word sin.
Oh,
It's right there.
I have to do that every single time.
Yeah.
that's
Wow.
so much
It's perfect for him.
better
Yeah.
than I.
Damn.
You're smart.
No, but I pretend real well.
My phone, he's just in there as my lord, you know? Anyway, Sam Rigel will be GMing this Thursday. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. There's guests, it's sponsored,
Special.
it's Sam. Something's gonna go terribly wrong.
Probably.
You know, there's all those teeth involved.
Pretty bummed that I'm not going to be there.
I'm not. You'd just steal the show. With your charm,
Thanks, Brune.
your wit. That's this Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific on this very channel. Finally, due to the overwhelming support of our Kickstarter campaign. Steve, did you hear about this?
Kickstarter?
Yeah.
We did one, right?
Yeah, it's over though. Went great.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, we'll fill you in. He's behind a little bit. Hey, our secret unannounced stretch goal from the Kickstarter after we hit $10 million, which is crazy to say, was to take our own Travis Willingham through a haunted house. Now, this has happened. This occurred just days ago.
It's
It
true.
did.
Spooky.
I'm told he survived, yet he has yet to leave his house.
Yeah, we haven't seen him.
Has
in a while.
not left his house.
I haven't seen him since.
Missed 2 meetings today he was supposed to be at. Now, I also missed those 2 that I was also, but I heard that he wasn't there either. You know what I'm saying?
I have heard him crying.
You have?
Yeah, he's been out.
When he goes into different rooms in the house, is he like he's clearing rooms?
Yeah, is he
Yell
sort of
clear when there's no
spooked now?
ghosts?
When you're clear, I just hear a lot of like screaming, very high pitched screaming.
And you're sure it's not the baby?
crying.
You're positive it's because the baby, his voice is lower.
It's a baby.
Yeah,
The baby's got more of a
bass.
bass to his voice.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's going to air Thursday, October 10th on our YouTube channel.
Yay!
We're going to put it up on YouTube. You guys, cause caught a little bit of it earlier when I got here. Oh man,
This is real good, y'all.
some of it he was trying to go like, yeah, okay. And some of it genuine. I know the look of genuine terror on his face.
Yeah.
He has a lot of size and muscle, but he's quick.
He's fast. When he wants to move quick, he can.
Yep.
And whatever's in his way, be damned. So that's October or whatever I said. Now,
Yeah, I remember at the
I said-
beginning they were like, it's gonna take him a while to get through this. It's a pretty long haunted house. And then, yeah, I was like, he's halfway through it.
43 seconds
Yeah.
is just the fastest run through in history.
No.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
He just prancer-sized and sang to himself in like 3 minutes and was through.
And cursed.
Yep.
And cursed. All right, well, I guess we should talk about Critical Role. Let us now discuss episode 79.
Woo.
Through the Trees.
Oh.
Through the
Trees. that's
Henry. Whoa!
Oh,
That's a smidge.
I'm imagining braided.
That was
Yeah, right?
visceral.
Tensions.
I'm
Just
seeing,
tease me.
I'm seeing Captain Jack Sparrow's dreadlocks with all the beads.
Beating?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully that did not make it to air because I don't know if I have enough hours tonight to keep up with that fan art.
Good one, Laura.
Thank you.
We begin tonight's show the way we begin every episode of Talks Machina with a clip from the classic Carrot Top film. What was the name of it, Steve?
Can't even think of one.
What? Still prop.
Dr. Zhivago.
Crit roll stats.
Yeah.
Was Carrot Top and Dr. Zhivago?
Jesus, just get to the stats.
It's just one. He only has
He's a lot older than he lets on.
Carrot Top?
Yeah, I've ran into him a few times.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Las
yeah, he
Vegas.
was in Vegas a
And
lot.
let's just say he remembers me.
Brian.
Ford cast his 100th Eldridge Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Make sure to let Travis know when you visit him in his crate later. Liam
Yes.
has received 5 whispers this campaign.
I didn't remember any of the other ones. I was like, this is the first time I got a whisper this campaign. Look at me.
Did you
That's
really
what I
say
told ya.
that?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Is that the most? That's got to be the most.
Whispers?
I don't
No,
know.
the most
No,
one
no.
character has had?
Way.
No way.
No
I
way.
feel like Marisha has a lot of
Allison,
insight.
Marisha, they both, I think, have gotten
Yeah.
a bunch.
Fine.
I think Matt just
No
misses
need to
Marissa.
pile on me for
Yeah.
getting that one wrong. Okay.
I mean, that's
nothing.
what my whole job is.
I
Just comes
understand that
over
it
with
says
some, like-
that.
I love you.
Yeah, he just comes running over with hard-hitting info about the Empire and just like, I love you so much. I still love you. I'll see you later.
I bet he does.
Yeah, should we hit
I'm
up
sure he
Taco
does.
Bell after this? I don't know, man. Last time it made my stomach upset. Hey, that fell, dude.
What?
Frumpkin, no!
Frumpkin, I'm sorry. Bam. Boom.
Oh, doing your job.
There you go,
Jester.
I like that he has
What?
different noises.
Is this still stats or is this a question?
This is still stats,
Excellent.
man.
Okay, what?
Let me get through these, please. This is like having a couple of fucking kids on the show. Jester, played so brilliantly by you, Laura.
Thank you.
Passed 1,000 rolls.
What?
Ooh.
1,000
Jester
rolls?
has rolled over 1,000 times.
Already?
Congratulations.
Correct.
That's a big number.
Number 1,000, you ask?
Was it a natural one?
Natural 1 perception check into the tree canopy.
It's okay.
Legacy.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Is that a Bon Jovi shirt?
It is.
Cool. Where'd you get it? At the hipster store?
How did
You don't really
know?
fuck with Bon Jovi, do you? What's your favorite Bon Jovi album?
Keep asking questions before she can answer.
I'm trying.
I can't think of a single Bon
Slippery
Jovi.
when
Oh
wet.
no, you
That's a great
can't.
one.
You
Dead
can't.
or
think-
alive? No, is that a song?
Are you
a
fake
song.
standing
Young Gun?
Bon Jovi?
No, I listened to him when I was younger.
When Chris Willamot
It was
comes in here with a
nostalgic for
Fraggle Rock
me.
shirt on, I know not to ask any questions. 'cause
I would
know
know
my
a
mans
lot
can
about
back it
Fraggle
up.
Rock. I would know more about Fraggle Rock.
Then why don't you have a Fraggle Rock?
Because I couldn't find one of those at the mall. But I found this
is
one,
Unbelievable.
and it looked good.
It does
So I
look
bought it.
great. It looks great. However, don't wear it around.
I'm not going to say where I got it because I want.
Don't. Let the closet do its
Exactly, I
thing.
want Kurt Royal Closet to find it.
The longest pure combat encounter this campaign was the first encounter against the Laughing Hand and Oban. How about that? At 9 rounds.
Wait, say that again. I wasn't listening.
The longest pure combat encounter of this campaign was the first encounter against the Laughing Hand and Oban at
Oh,
9
yeah,
rounds.
that one felt really long.
It's because it was. The only encounters to last longer than 1 in-game minute were crossing the gibbering chasm
Yeah.
and escaping from Geladon.
Yeah.
Those 2 were also long. Geladon sounds like a transformer, doesn't it?
Does
It does.
actually.
Geladon, you cannot hold Cybertron for long.
Have you done that before? You've been a transformer, haven't you?
Sure.
Travis has been a
Decepticon.
Transformer.
Travis has been a transformer. Television's Will Friedle.
Friedel. That's pronounced Friedel.
Friedle, my bad. Soon
was
to be.
Will was Bumblebee?
He was Bumblebee.
He was Bumblebee, not in the movie or anything.
Right, but in the cartoon?
Yeah, no, they couldn't afford him for the movie.
Yeah.
Our first question tonight. We're
17 minutes in.
God,
we
I know, right?
went live a bit late because I had a hair thing.
You did.
Liam,
Yes.
Dickmon wants to know.
Dickmon.
I think so.
Wow.
I think so. I think we're just diving right in.
Oh my god.
What would you say? How would you say it?
Well, Dickmon or Dickiemon or Dykeman.
Something, man.
I like Dickymon.
I do
Dickymon.
too. I choose you, Dickiemon.
Oh boy. Caleb had the idea to bring back Yasha during the Nine's planning. What does he think of her situation? Does a part of him empathize with her because of his own background?
Yeah, he does. He does empathize. They're both had their heads scrambled a little bit.
Yeah.
And he feels very badly for her. And he also feels like we would do better to have all that muscle. So, like, they don't even talk that much in this campaign, but he, as time has gone on, has realized that they have a lot in common. I don't know if he would have been as adamant to go after Yasha specifically if it wouldn't, like, we're trying to figure out what to do. That's a big thing where we're at. Like, there are world-moving, giant cataclysmic things happening, and we don't have a backstage pass to any of it. It feels like,
Blaze of Glory.
It's because Molly had them all.
That was
Right.
a Bon Jovi song,
yeah,
right?
yeah, going down,
Wow.
blaze of glory.
For album names.
Wow.
Shit.
I gave you one earlier. I'm just
I
saying.
wasn't listening.
She was too busy trying to come up with one by herself instead of taking the hint from you. Continue what you were saying before this person rudely
Sorry,
interrupted
That's
you.
it. I don't remember what I was saying either. But also, it's
You were
interesting
saying
because like
that-
he hates himself so much for killing 2 to, I don't know, 12 people, let's say. But she's killed so many. So many!
True, but not her parents.
That's true.
You don't know.
That we
You don't know
know
that.
of.
We don't know.
She might have killed her whole village.
Maybe
She
she's
did light
the
them on
orphan
fire.
maker of herself.
No, she did light them all on fire.
That's what I mean.
It was a bit of a bummer because then in episode whatever, when we found out about you, she was
Right.
like, "Great, now
Now
I have
yank
to
the rug
kill
right
my
out from
parents
under
in
her."
some whole other way, like with ice or something." You know, I was like, "Ice can be cool, babe. Like
another element.
Awesome.
dead parents from ice. Hello, cooler than like the Menendez brothers. You know what I mean? Who did it with like what they do it with,
Whoa.
Chris? Ice pick. Very Scorsese.
She could recycle all those Schwarzenegger lines as Mr. Freeze.
Solid.
Those lines were already written.
Yeah. Steve, your favorite line from Arnold Schwarzenegger's performance is Mr. Freeze.
Ice, ice, baby.
I remember that. That was him.
I think so.
That one?
That was him.
I
Oh my
see
God.
you.
Speaking.
Everybody free.
That's the
a
one.
That was a
solid
good one. Oh, look, you can come up with a Batman and Robin George Clooney film reference on demand, but not a single Bon Jovi song or album. All right, Laura. No, wait. This is amazing though. Speaking of Transformers, Brony Prime. Could there be a cooler
I
screen
mean,
name
awesome.
than Brony Prime? If Max could ever be summed up in 2
Friendship
words.
is magic.
What was Jester's thoughts when you saw lightning come from Yasha and strike Oban during the scry? Do you think Yasha is trying to fight back? Does Jester think a greater restoration would restore Yasha's control?
Wait. Or Jester's thoughts.
Why don't you focus?
I'm reading it as you're
Do you
saying
need your
it.
glasses?
Yeah.
Where are they?
I don't know.
Are they in those dirty sandals?
Shut up. Do not put the camera on my dirty sandals. I'm serious.
What a journey.
Do you like
this took
working
us on.
here?
Jester's she has a heavy role in this whole thing because she's the only one really seeing everything that Yasha's going through.
Yeah.
I mean, she's describing it to everybody, but like she's looking in her eyes.
It's different when
as
you
it's
see
happening.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So seeing the lightning spark felt really good to know that it's not Yasha's choice, to know that she's fighting it and she's still trying and she hasn't given in yet. I don't think, Jester doesn't think that a greater restoration would work. I think it's more than that, especially seeing the whatever, the gem on the back of her neck. There's more to it.
That's probably some sort of constant counterspell.
Yeah, and I think we're all aware that Oban is like crazy powerful, far more powerful than us, and I just don't think that just a greater restoration is going to be able to break his hold.
Yeah.
Did Jester also see tears too?
She
Am I
saw
remembering that
tears.
right?
Yeah. She saw tears streaming down Yasha's face
Yeah, 'cause
when
the
she had gone through the
beautiful art.
library and massacred. Yeah, it's fucking hard.
You know, Ashley's caught up finally.
It's really heavy.
Oh yeah?
On the show,
Wow.
which is pretty insane considering her schedule.
Busy, yeah.
But boy,
Yeah.
she's excited to get back. I bet. But the thing is, though, is that even when she gets back, you know, Matt's gonna wait for like an organic moment, you know.
Bring
So-
her home.
We're gonna get
Can we
charged.
just do the rest of the episode doing musical quotes?
You can.
Sweet.
I mean, are we clear for that sort of a thing, Max?
NBC.
No, seriously, like you probably can't.
Oh, I
We'll get in
can't?
Trouble.
No, I don't think that's
Oh.
okay. Yeah.
We don't own these
What about
songs.
Fox? Is that
Fox
okay?
is fine because that's the name of an animal. NBC is the name of nothing except for an evil. This question's for
Whoa.
both of you.
Yeah.
What? It's from Elizabeth Muses. The camera wasn't on me. Anybody could have said that. We have a lot of guests in
We have
here
so
today.
many people in here.
This question's for both of you, but I want either of you to answer it.
Okay.
Okay.
Jester's scry clearly showed that Yasha is under Oban's control and is trying to fight back. How are Jester and Caleb processing this, and are they disappointed to have faced Yasha again and not been able to save her?
Held that for like 25 seconds.
Yeah.
I read that very slow
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
to
heard
make
it.
you guys do that.
You want to answer first?
Well, I think that they Caleb and maybe the Mighty Nine just feels like they've been eating shit lately.
Yeah.
I think so.
And it was just like,
Yeah.
we're like, all right, we're going in. We've got some kind of a plan. Boom, they're right here. Not that plan. Here we go. What are we doing?
Scramble.
We fucked it up again.
Yep.
Do you guys feel frustrated as players right now?
Yeah.
Because I get that feeling. If you're just like, okay, we have all these options, which one do we do? what's at the end of each one? You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you guys are having all those discussions.
I feel like they are not the elite SEAL Team 6, right? They're still
No, we're
kind of scrappy
bumblefucks.
assholes, and they are dealing with things that are so much bigger than both the two governments, the two nations, and whatever this bigger scheme is. And they thought, like, well, finally one thing. Let's go just focus on this one thing.
But that's still too big for us. Like, I think that's what's hard as, as players, is we're aware that what we're going after is beyond our pay grade. But as characters, you have to go after your friend, right?
Yes.
You just do what makes sense in the moment.
So yeah, that's hard. I know that if dice rolls had gone differently, then we probably could have, got a little bit more to our advantage and come out on top in that last one. And that's also really hard to know, like, oh, that natural one that we all rolled a couple times in the game.
And it just goes that way. It's a
Yeah,
gamble.
that's the way it goes.
It's a gamble. Like Taliesin gambling with Mollymock in that fateful moment, going like, this is really risky, but if it works, it's gonna be so fucking cool. He's dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that happens. Running after Raishan right after going toe to toe with another ancient dragon,
Could
going
have been
like,
real bad.
this is horrendous, but I got just what I would do right now, or what we would do, I would do. And 2 people went down, but a lot of good juicy shit came out of it.
Exactly. And I think good stuff will come out of our failure in this as well. I feel like it's kind of a reckoning, right? There's no escaping the fact now that we can't succeed on our own in this endeavor. Like, we aren't going to be able to overcome them. They consistently outclass us.
Yeah.
So it's going to have to be like a redirect on our path of figuring out how to do it.
You know what it's like? It's like when Aragorn in the movies came out and he was so mad and he fucking kicked that helmet and went, "Rah!" because Viggo Mortensen actually broke his toe in that moment.
Or whatever,
That's right now.
Oh, wow. That was this
We all
episode.
broke our toes.
That was this episode. That's a good way to describe it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we were like, come on, just one little boost of dopamine. Give me that.
Yeah. And it's hard when our playing hasn't been as consistent as.
Yeah.
And so, like, you really want to have,
'cause
like,
we've
a
had some
battle and you
stuff.
want to kick ass. Like, everybody plays and wants to, like, be a hero, right?
Yeah.
And so it's hard when your players your characters aren't heroes. They're not succeeding.
You guys aren't even. It's always interesting because I keep checking in with where, like, Mighty Nine is now versus where, like, Vox Machina was when we started the show.
Right. I mean, we're finally getting
But it
to a
was
place.
so, like, it's like finally getting to, like, okay, here we go. There's, like, it's interesting.
Yeah.
But you guys had played as those characters for so long. You know?
Yeah, I mean, we've played as these ones for a long time too.
Played
So
way longer as Mighty Nine to get to this level.
yes,
Correct.
certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're at 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
10.
Yes, a 10.
Liam.
Yes.
Bianco Shivago. No, Chiavo. Just kidding, Danny. Last episode was the first episode where Caleb willingly demonstrated a more physical attempt of a connection with Essek. Did he read something on Essek's expression that warranted that reaction?
Or was it because I told him to kiss him?
Or was it because Laura told you to kiss him? Or was it simply Caleb's evolution towards his own dealings with people he is closest to?
A lot of people have asked me on social if it was to do with the Whisper. It had nothing to do with the Whisper. I feel like we've been wearing out our welcome. We have been wearing our welcome.
fully.
And he just seemed to me like put out. And it just seemed like a way to try to, like, I think that both Caleb and Essek are playing each other a little bit. At least that's the way it feels to me. But they also enjoy each other's company. And I don't think it has to be exclusively one of those things or the other.
Yeah.
And he's fun in his way with the Mighty Nine. And why not?
Yeah. Absolutely.
If it didn't seem to work too well. He seemed a little
It didn't.
taken aback, but
Which is a shock to know.
what are you doing?
I'm just kidding.
Shock to no one in this campaign, really.
Yeah.
Before we get to this question for you, Laura, Do you know what your shirt references?
Jester or not?
Okay, yeah,
Agency?
see, there's a guy who
It's a shirt devoted to
he
Laura
actually
Bailey and
knows what
Sam
his
Riegel.
shirt actually means.
Oh,
He knows what his shirt means.
designed by me?
Yeah, but it's not around anymore, right? They can't still buy it.
Oh, I don't know.
However, if
Black
they
market,
go
yeah.
to, where'd you get that one?
Shop.critroll.com.
The Bon Jovi one?
Look who learned the website address, Danny.
Oh, were you
We're
talking
all
about this?
very proud.
That one.
Look who learned the website address, Laura Bailey.
This is still in the store, isn't it? It's still in the store, Brian.
Thanks, Rach.
I said that.
Yeah.
Liam said it wasn't available. Hey,
roll.
beyond that, let's answer this question,
Okay.
Laura, from Chris Gatlin. Rachel, stop piping in. If I wanted you to,
Rachel, pipe in all
I asked you to come on the show and you said no, so then don't interject, you know?
Just trying to be helpful, Brian.
Yeah, sure. Hey, Laura.
Yes.
Ignore that person and answer this instead. Jester was uncharacteristically focused and careful this episode. While others were willing to alter plans and take risks, she urged them not to. Is Jester afraid of Oban specifically, or is she afraid of something else?
Jester was afraid of not being able to protect everyone. Her and Caduceus both were practically out of their ability to heal, bring people back. If the party went down, they'd have been shit out of luck because we didn't have enough like revivifies or cures or anything. So that's why she was, saying be careful on this one. We can't just run in because it's going to go poorly. It's gone poorly in the past with him. I'm looking in on the scries. I'm seeing what this guy is capable of. I'm seeing like what he's doing to Yasha, and it just didn't seem smart to run in.
Eesh. Fools rush in, they say.
And so we did.
Yes.
Bon Jovi song?
It is. I think it was originally Tears for Fears, but then I think
Wow.
the Jovies grabbed it. Nah, that's, hey, Liam.
Yes, sir.
Kima Books wants to know, how tough was it to make the decision to pause on the teleportation circle and go help the rest of the party? What led to that decision?
That was easy. They made that plan running willy-nilly through the underbrush, throwing out an old plan to do that instead. And I wanted to be a team player, so when, yeah, we'll do that, yeah. Then we got there, and like one round went by, and my brain just started going, have we ever had a combat scenario that has gone? I don't think so. And I checked with crit roll stats and asked. I said, do you document how long all of our battles go? And crit roll stats gave me campaign 2 only, 92 combat encounters. The 2 you mentioned went past 10, and they're not exactly normal combat scenarios. 1 went to 9, a couple went to 8. Most of them cap off around 5. So Caleb in the moment just started, he's got a brain that knows when the sun goes down and can remember everything he's seen for a month, and his brain just went, this is stupid. And I know you agreed to it, but it's not gonna go anywhere.
Okay.
At that moment when you abandoned the teleportation circle, had Oban already gotten the heart?
I don't remember.
I think so.
Yeah, at that point, I mean, that makes sense. If his arm was still in, but then, it happened so fast. He was able to get that heart out
Yeah, it
so
was like-
damn
it was
quickly.
immediate.
Yeah,
I had nothing else
tricksy
to add. It was
motherfuckers,
just
dude.
immediate.
yeah. It
But
was
I
immediate.
probably would have made the same decision even if that hadn't happened so quickly, because again, my brain went, we're not gonna cross that finish line.
I got you.
So I'm gonna dump it and start pumping help in a tangible way.
Yeah, I got you. It is a tricky spot. It was a tricky spot.
We're in a precarious situation.
House.
We're in a tight spot.
Tight spot. Well, do you know what else is cool?
What?
Cosplay of the week.
Ooh, it's so cool. Cosplay of the week.
Sitting up now, Steve.
It'll be so
What do we got?
good.
Huh? My wife. Did you say lost my wife? As in lost her in the mall or lost her to
Our
the
winner for
rickets?
this week.
Our winner this week was, I'm doing it. I had to check in about Steve's wife.
Yeah, so
Our winner this week was sent in by Lizard King Cosplay. Photography by @sugar_lumps. Those are really good.
Sugar lumps.
sugar love.
Let's take a look.
Ooh.
Good.
Ooh, look at that armor.
That hair.
Fungus.
Look at that style.
That staff is crazy,
Yeah.
man. It looks like when you leave a Twix bar out in the car, you know?
Yeah.
Man, Talison's designs are always so fucking extra.
It's the lichen that I just,
Like,
it
he
looks
just-
so good.
I know he just does it to see like who will be able to.
He likes to make it hard on the cosplayers.
Yeah. Yeah. Shows dedication.
They did such a good job.
What's next?
Well, congrats to you, Lizard King. You have won this.
Oh, you did it. Good job.
Newly redesigned Hero Vault featuring art by our friends Devin Rue and Crystal Sully from Wormwood's Kickstarter.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Look at that.
So lovely. I really do love that.
Something to keep your blue meth in.
What?
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 Remember, you can enter our weekly contest by visiting critroll.com. Let me put this down so it doesn't break. Hang on 1 sec. / submit. Rules for our contest are available on our website. What's our website, Laura? I can't remember.
Critroll.com.
Hey, look who learned their lesson.
Hey, can we give the people what they want for a second and cut to the dog cam?
Sure.
Oh.
That's a sweet voice.
Hey, baby.
Oh. His eyes were closed.
So good, Jeffy.
Talking.
Him so good.
That's a sleepy boy. All right. He's tired. Goodness gracious. Laura,
What?
try to top that cuteness by answering this question from Ariel Van Zant.
She can do it.
Let's see. Jester is a very powerful woman and brings joy to the
Thank
group.
you.
You're welcome. Yet I added that part. Yet you mentioned that she wants to be seen differently by the group. What are your hopes for her, and what ways would you like to see her grow?
Well, it's just not that she wants to be seen differently. She still wants to bring joy to people, you know? I think it's just a matter of she wants to grow up. Like, she wants to, like, she's aware that people see her as naive. Like from the very beginning, she plays certain things because she likes to see people's reactions, and she does have a very high wisdom. So she tends to know what's going on, even if she's acting like she doesn't.
Yeah.
So I think she just she's at that point where she's like, how do I get people to look at me the same way they look at other people, like see her as an adult?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. And that's hard because
It is. But you remember that from your own life journey, right? Like when you want to be seen as an adult, not a kid
Exactly.
anymore. You know that frustrating feeling where you're like, "Come on, I should be
I
allowed
get it,
to watch.
I swear, yeah.
I should be allowed to watch." You know, like
Where are you going with this, Brian?
Okay.
I was gonna go somewhere.
Stockings or something.
Yeah, but I was gonna go somewhere a little. It's just tough. You know how many parts of my brain have to shut down
Yeah.
once that little red light comes on. And there's only a couple that still work. Hey, this one's for both of you again too.
Oh, yes.
This is from Rachel Loave.
Ooh,
Sure.
love.
That you made it sound bad. I made it sound fucking sexy. The Mighty Nine put themselves even further in debt to Essek with the teleport spells to get to the Lotus Den. How are you two feeling about inevitably having to tell Essek that their mission failed upon the party's return to Rosh Hashanah?
Well, I think it's fucking partially his fault. He should have stayed with us. He's
Okay.
powerful. Why wouldn't he help? The fate of the world is in our hands, and he's not fucking caring enough.
Fair point.
Laura has a bumper sticker on her car that says, "Blame the NPC."
But yeah,
That is a good bumper sticker. I like that bumper sticker.
You like it?
I am into that bumper sticker.
Rachel, let's fast track that.
It's not my fault. It's
Yeah.
the NPCs.
I blame the NPC.
But also, it feels like shit.
It
Yeah.
does, yeah.
They totally just talked to Essek and were like, we totally outsmarted this dragon. We're the best when it had nothing to do with you and your kingdom and all. We were so awesome. Anyway, help us with this thing. Womp, womp.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
I have friends like that. It's really annoying. You know what I mean? You can help me move this weekend? Sure, yeah. Liam,
Yes.
he's laughing because he was supposed to help me move this weekend.
Dodge that one.
Gutamus Prime, another Prime in the house.
Got a lot of Transformers.
Whoa, and I called out some Transformer shit earlier. I'm in the zone, man.
Yeah.
Tapped in. Tuned
Also
up.
look at these before.
I do. We do talk about
Oh,
these.
yeah.
Does Caleb regret spending so much time with the transportation circle? How did he feel just out of reach from that counterspell? Ooh, that counterspell moment was tough.
Yeah.
That was a hard one
Yeah.
for me to swallow down.
I mean, he was frustrated by it, but he's not upset. Like, you make imperfect decisions in the heat of the moment, so he just, like, we've had a week to unpack all that, but really it was like, oh my God, what do we do? What are we gonna do? We're gonna make a circle? Okay, here we are. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, this is dumb. I mean, it's
Yeah.
that fast.
Yeah.
Maybe not that fast, but close to that fast.
Pretty close.
And then being out of range. It's like what's it like? It's like Plinko. It's like Jenga. You don't know where it's all gonna fall into place.
Any moment, Oban could have flown that direction. He didn't know where we all were. He could have flown that direction to get away from the tree. But he didn't.
It's just what happened.
That's just the way it goes.
Yeah. Oban too. That's interesting name choice by Matt. He named it after his favorite Coke mixer. Laura, at
I'm sure he's thrilled that you're
because he
bringing
mixes.
it back
He
up
mixes.
again.
It's the name of an expensive scotch.
It was an
makes it-
accident. He didn't know.
Max, when
He
he
didn't know.
specifically asked you to mix that scotch with Coke, was it an accident?
Oh my God, it is 7:41.
We're gonna
Who got
get
a question?
No, we're gonna stay here all night. It's important that Max answers. I've locked the doors.
Said he wouldn't touch it unless the Coke Zero was in it.
Coke Zero? I forgot that important detail.
We like running gags here, and Scorsese kicking them in the ribs until they are dead.
Yeah.
Exactly. Laura, stop distracting me and answer this question from Roberts Vanes.
Yes.
As various plots and missions unfold and things heat up around the Mighty Nine, is Jester going to press for her Traveler Con related needs, or is she trusting that the group will help her keep the date? Are we gonna have to push it?
We're not pushing Traveler Con.
Okay.
Traveler Con is happening when Traveler Con is happening.
All right.
I think if time comes and the Mighty Nine are nowhere near where she needs to be, then she would probably ditch the Mighty Nine.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
She's got to get there, man.
Stop trying to make Traveler Con happen, Jester. It's not going to happen.
Reed, we're pushing for sure. It's pushing for sure.
It's not pushing.
$100.
Traveler Con's not pushing.
You're gonna leave.
I would, yes, Jester would have to go. She would go to Traveler
You're gonna
Con.
Sam Rigel this bitch and walk out and then come back with some dumbass character. I'm just kidding. You would come up with something beautiful and hot. That's interesting. That's interesting. A Talks Machina exclusive. You would walk away from the party to make sure you
Well,
did not
imagine
miss.
she would come back.
Nah, not.
I mean, I don't know. We're probably all going to die at Traveler
It's
Con.
true.
so-
You are in a cult.
I do not see that happening. Yeah, right when you get to the door and they hand you the Kool-Aid.
We've got party drinks.
I just watched Midsummer.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Is that why you're in such a good mood?
Oh boy.
Hey, Liam.
That was fun to creep Travis out with, man.
Midsummer?
God, yeah, it
Yeah.
was so fun watching. We did the haunted house,
Well, yeah, what's
and then
happening?
we watched Midsummer, and then we watched Hereditary.
But you know what we did to him before
such a good-
You know what we did to him before the haunted house? On Deadwood.
yeah, I mean, just all of it.
Fun fact,
Lots of
little known
cool-
fact maybe, on Laura Bailey and Travis Willingham, Laura loves to fuck with Travis and make him
true.
think that there's ghosts or that the people around him are not real. Or at least it's really on the uptick lately. I'm seeing it happen a lot.
October.
She's the friend that when you say like, hey, I'm a little too high, can you call me down? And they go, don't worry, your mom's gonna be here at any minute. She'll take care of it. They're coming to pick you up right now.
Yeah.
You know, you could be 43 and you're still like, fuck, my mom's coming? Shit.
There was
That's
a really
you.
good. There was a really good one the other day where Travis was talking. Where it was Travis like bent down, like talking to this little girl.
Yep.
And Laura looked at him and went, "Baby, who are you talking to?" It was
Because you
so
couldn't see the
good.
little girl?
And his reply was, "Stop it! Don't do that."
That's so funny. You fuck with everybody, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, Liam.
Yeah.
McFly Cahill 90 wants to know.
That's a simple
Hello,
name.
McFly. Get it? Was that Zach? Who laughed? Liam. How dare you laugh? When you cast Banishment on LH,
Yep.
you made a point of saying that you were holding the other book in Caleb's possession. While that book's purpose is a mystery, do you feel comfortable telling us a little about why you specifically mentioned holding it?
Well, the spell, as written, says that the component has to be something that the target would find offensive. I don't know if that literally means like cartoon vampire to crucifix, or what the caster perceives the target would find offensive, but in the moment I needed something offensive, and that's what I pulled out of my bag of tricks.
Was your book?
My other book.
Your other book.
My other book.
I'm so glad I was here for this moment.
So at least one person, because nobody watches the show, will know you're that person.
I'll know.
This book would be extra special with dicks in it then.
Sam.
Challenge accepted.
Every book would be better with dicks in it.
I mean, really.
We were trying to get some book answers out of somebody last week. Who was it? Travis?
What?
We were trying to get answers about those.
We were on
books
it
out of
last
them.
week.
You weren't on last week.
Yes,
It's
we
my
were.
dick in a book.
You weren't on last week. Who was on last week?
It was Laura, blah, Marisha and Travis. Why were we talking
Weren't
about
we
books
asking
last
Travis
week?
about a book?
Yeah.
I don't
I don't
know.
remember.
Get a book.
Do you know what time it is?
Gift of the week.
Wow.
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 Did you
Laura.
catch that, Rachel?
Wow.
GIF of the week.
Henry's feeling it though.
Henry's
Wow,
feeling
Laura.
GIF of the week. No, it's time for fan art of the week. God damn it.
One thing that hasn't changed.
Fuck.
Our dad.
Every week, I think this will be the one they finally go, I have to stop watching. It's like every time World Star posts something on Instagram, I go, all right, now I'm going to unfollow them. That's what this show is for people.
The 10th offense.
The 10th offense. It's my first AOL screen name. This week's fan art winner for Campaign 2, Episode 79 was sent in by Elisa Avery at Lisanator. Let's take a look.
Mighty Nine.
Yes.
Fucker called it.
My favorite.
You already knew what this was?
Yasha in
Yes,
this
I did.
picture.
So good.
Oh, and Molly.
I love it.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Who is Henry growling
It's because
at?
he stood up and he doesn't like this cable. He's worried about this cable. He thinks it's a live wire that's gonna.
Not look sassy in that art.
Yeah, not looks
That does
really
look
good.
sassy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ford is hot.
Or it's hot.
I mean, why
Henry's
do you
gonna
think
come-
I threw it into the options?
Caduceus looks high off of whatever that is floating around.
Well,
his
yeah.
hand.
Isn't he always?
Yes.
Oh, I understand not filling Molly in all the way because he's dead.
Wow.
Oh, I finally got it.
Wow.
You finally got my joke? Oh. What's happening?
You make jokes?
No. Hey, thank you to everyone who submitted. Congrats to you, Alyssa or Elisa. You also won one of these.
Yeah. Henry!
See, Henry also likes to smell the wormwood to make sure it's. This is the final step of QC. You know, they send us every product they ship out, and we have Henry smell it, and then I smell it, and you know, that's what you get with wormwood. All right.
Wood.
Don't forget, you can submit critroll.com/submit.
Ooh, I like that. Subliminal.
I keep them busy. All right. Laura,
What?
don't say what, like
What?
you have no idea what's about to happen. I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
Sent in by Sad Cypress.
Yeah.
Worst kind of trees to come across.
So sad.
Does using guidance now and calling on the traveler so often remind Gesture of growing up with her #1 best friend? Or Does it feel different asking him for aid, often for others, instead of for fun and company?
Oh, man. I guess, yeah, it does kind of feel more like it felt growing up. Because, yeah, she's just throwing it out willy-nilly.
Yeah.
The Traveler, I mean, was around a lot more when she was young.
Young.
Yeah. So it really was her, like, best friend. He was around a lot. I wonder what that means.
I wonder if she was his first fan.
I wonder.
Of course, because she
think so.
made him up.
Wow.
No, she didn't. She didn't.
You think somebody smarter did?
The Traveler has always been around.
That's right. He is a god.
If you had to Jaeger Liam,
Oof.
why don't you
Taylor.
try and say for us something? Say like, I would love to cast Fireball
As Liam or
as
as Caleb?
Kayla. Not as Liam. That's boring.
You're great with accents.
I know. I can't do a German accent without like
Let's
having
try
it written
it.
down.
Let's give it a shot. I would love. Just say whatever you want. I don't.
Can you wait? You do it first.
I'm no.
Half as good at as Marisha.
Don't let him do it first. Just say it.
I would love to cast Fireball.
Okay.
Great.
You sounded like Selma Hayek.
No.
You sound like
Stated.
No.
sound like
I
Selma
didn't.
Hayek. Penelope Cruz. It was very sexual and very.
No, you got all the consonants and vowel changes correct. It was perfect.
I was just. I have to have more confidence with it.
I don't have any confidence.
Yes, you do.
Not at any time ever, acting or otherwise.
That was one of the best things that JB Blanc
JB Blanc.
to me. He was my dialogue coach when I was doing Uncharted. And he's like, just fucking say it with confidence. Stop saying it like,
Just sell it.
yeah.
Not to pile on the praise on JB Blanc here, but I was watching. He's in Breaking Bad, a couple episodes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And his accent work is incredibly good.
pretty-
Yeah.
I understand
stellar.
why you went to him, because
Yeah.
your shit you were dog shit, and then you went there, and then it turned out okay.
Thank you, Brian.
No, because I heard it before. She was like, "What do you think of this?" I'm like, "Ooh,
bad. It's like Jamaican and Swedish at the
no,
same
like
time.
Tasmania, like
Yeah.
no, that's bad, you know."
Yeah.
JB's also in another really good show that I'm not going to say the name of if you're really curious. JB Blanc, our good friend JB.
Yeah.
Another show?
Yes.
Is it not out yet? Or
I'll tell you later.
Ooh, I'm excited. Liam,
Yes.
keep your secrets to yourself and answer this instead from CD88. Why was it important for Caleb to find out information about the Traveler? Speaking of, at the Cobalt Soul, what was he hoping to learn? Tell us what you can. Tell us what you know. Tell us everything.
Well, he cares about Jester and wants to make sure that she is with a thing or someone who is safe. You think that's right? He's just looking out for his friend.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
There's some really good cuddles going on.
There's some
with
good
your
cuddles
with your
happening.
stuffed buddies.
I like stuff like
Yes.
Look at those snuggles.
Thanks for wearing socks, Liam. Laura's like that person you
I'm a
see on the
professional.
airplane who takes their
Shush.
shoes and socks
Oh,
off
and-
and then just puts it up against the
Shush.
bulkhead, you know, right next to the TV.
Don't do it.
Laura. He keeps trying to point the camera down.
His hand goes to it. I'm like, don't.
He's torn
point that
between
thing
allegiances
down.
right now, between me and you. He knows what I want, and he
No.
knows what you don't want, and he's torn. He keeps going back
No.
and forth. Laura, God damn it, answer this question.
What?
From Wizard Simulator.
Simulate that wizard.
Jester's mother, shout out to Ruby the Sea,
What, Marianne?
mentioned saving up for her in case she ever wanted to go to school. Did Jester have any plans like that before becoming involved with the Mighty Nine?
Spring break.
Yeah.
Rick.
Jester didn't really want to go to school or anything, you know. Like Marion got her tutors and stuff when she was growing up, but she was kind of bored with it all.
Her
she really
what?
liked art class.
Tutors?
Tutors.
T-U-T-O-R.
I thought you said something else. I understand.
Yeah. So Marion wanted her to be very cultured. Some of it took, some of it didn't. No, but how freaking sweet was that?
That was pretty sweet, man.
So
Give her like
good.
a little
And I'm not really much of a sentimental guy.
And what's even like, I don't know if I've ever, did I ever say this before? I don't know if I've ever.
Say it.
Spill it, girl. Spill
So
it.
when I made my backstory, when I was creating, and when Jester like left home, and Marion like gave her like, you know, stuff and said like, you have to get out of town. She gave her like a bunch of money too, and it was like a lot of money. And of course, Jester didn't know that. That's how we got in our fight.
Sure.
It was always just so readily available
Way
when she
back
was
in the
younger.
rearview mirror.
Yeah. She had like so much gold, like thousands of gold that she went out into the world with and blew it all before she like met the Mighty Nine. I think she had like a couple hundred gold left.
Yeah.
And she bought carriage rides. She made clothes for a horse. Like she.
Whoa! Can you put clothes? Wait, how much clothes can you put on a horse?
They were custom made so that her and a horse would have matching dresses.
Wow.
This makes sense. All of this,
Like she
all of
blew
that.
her fucking cash. She was an idiot
Did you
about
have
it.
a larger lump of money from the ruby at the start of the game, the campaign, or just now when she gave you that gift?
Oh, just now, but in the
gift.
backstory, it had been a huge gift.
Okay.
It had been an even bigger gift
Okay.
that because there was like all of her allowance that she'd been saving up, as well as, you know, because like when she was living at the house, she didn't spend her allowance to do anything. She basically just had a bunch of gold that it was given to her, and she was like, okay, but then I'll just use
Where'd she keep it?
just in her room.
Oh God.
So yeah, she just had a lot. She had a couple thousand gold when she like went off on her own.
Now I want to ask you a personal question. Do you still treat money the same way?
Jester?
Do
No.
you?
No.
Like, do you keep it all in one room? in
Yes,
your
I
house?
keep.
Which
keep
one?
It very.
Because I live pretty close. To
I don't
you.
believe in banks. I keep it all in a room.
Keep it all in a mattress.
That's right.
Boy, that sounds to me like you're living on a prayer. Liam,
Is that a
Googling Bon Jovi references while they answer questions.
I know Bon
No,
Jovi
that shot down.
songs.
That shot down. Blaze
Because-
Glory.
You got it right.
Was it?
Ding,
I'm a fan of music. I appreciate music. I understand. I would never wear a T-shirt. You don't see me out here wearing some Radiohead T-shirt.
This is the.
And if you're like,
Keep
hey,
the
what do you
faith.
think of
What
the
about
Bends?
Keep
And
the
I'm like,
faith? I know
the
that
Bends.
one. Keep the faith.
Whatever, dude.
In a blaze of glory.
I don't think that's how that song goes.
It
Well,
is
not this
now.
one.
It is now. Hey,
Hey,
this question's for both of you, but I only want Liam to answer. This is from Chris C. Ark. I don't know.
I'm gonna get so much shit for not knowing Bon Jovi songs from writing Bon Jovi.
You know what? The Bon Jovi fans,
God.
they're cool.
Sorry,
They
I
can
want to
get
apologize.
toxic.
I want to apologize.
shame,
Yeah.
shame.
Essek has mentioned that he will require the Mighty Nine's help soon. Do you have any expectations of what kind of favors he might ask? What will you do if he asks you to do something the group is uncomfortable with? Chris, are you playing me off? The music is getting louder. What is happening to this program?
Program.
Yes, this is a very important program.
You are tuning into BBC for Talk Machina.
Anyway, answer the goddamn question.
I don't
This is
know
for
what
both
he.
of you.
I have no clue what he wants from us.
I don't either. I assume, morally ambiguous missions for the
Like
dynasty.
fetch quests.
But things that are kind of rough. Like, what if it's go into the Empire and take out all these orphans?
What?
I'm being facetious,
He's
but
not
it
gonna
could
have us
be
do that.
something that is like, this is uncomfortable. You need to go sabotage the war efforts of the Empire in this specific place, which could be difficult.
You think it's gonna be that dark?
I don't know. It's Mercer.
I just hope that Essek is good. I just really want to have like a good person that's our ally. Other than, I mean, obviously.
Now you know how we feel about the Mighty Nine.
Brian Foster.
Wow.
Danny, am I wrong?
Wow.
I mean, it's like,
Rachel, Adri, I mean, guys.
We're good people.
well,
Oh boy, if you have to look into a camera, Richard Nixon, and tell everyone that
for
in that kind of a
Whoa.
way, then I understand.
Whoa!
I know that's a dated reference, but at least some of the people.
I think we should all speak for ourselves.
You know, I got a text from Travis.
I'm good people. What?
I got a text from Travis.
What? Oh no.
You know, for every cause there is an effect, and this show is no exception. And because of your shameful GIF of the week moment, he believes that it deserves a touchdown graphic. So I'm going to need you to look right into this camera and say it's time for GIF of the week, and then Zach, you know what to do. This is per your husband's request. He sent a picture of him and the baby too, just to make sure I did it.
I didn't look at it. Hold on.
He didn't send it to you. He sent it to me.
No, he
goddammit.
sent me. Oh no, he did send it to me. Look at these buddies.
Oh boy.
It's time for GIF of the week.
That is what we needed. That you just bought yourself. You know, he's gonna take care of the kid. You know what? When you wake up tomorrow morning and Ronan's crying, he's gonna go, "I'll get it. I'll take care of it." Thanks for doing that last night on Talks. All right, another one for both of you.
You know what's cool about this show is it's now us checking texts about the show while we're on the show.
I know. What the
Well,
fuck?
Sam FaceTimed in last week because he's not up to speed on the fact that we stopped doing that bit around like 100 episodes ago, Danny, was it? Which is about the last time Sam tuned into a Talk
Right,
Marketing
yeah.
episode. But he was folding his neighbor's underwear or something like that, and he had a weird blow-up doll with him. It was crazy,
Wow.
man. Shit was off the rails last week.
I'm deeply concerned about the way you think that Sam lives his life.
Well, I'm just quoting to them what happened. They didn't see the show last week.
No, I don't
Lying
watch
to
it.
you.
It
What he
seems
does all-
fairly accurate with what I know.
I recognize that, but I feel like as Sam's former campaign manager,
Oh, yeah, we don't need to keep...
I feel like I need to like.
You don't have to worry about his
protect him
PR anymore.
sometimes.
He's not going to be running for anything anytime soon. Hey guys, this one's from Scott Kunkel. What a cool name. After the Mighty Nine, these people give us their full names. Why would you do that?
Just ask
read
the
Scott Kunkel's question.
After the Mighty Nine
Good Lord.
fail to achieve their goals, how do you shake that feeling of defeat so it doesn't carry forward or hamper how you play your characters going into future sessions?
Every question this
After-
episode has been some version of, so when you fucked up,
Well,
did you feel fucked up?
They're being
because
kind
you sure
about
look
it.
fucked up
Like it's-
from where I'm sitting.
Yeah.
They're being very kind about it, and I've appreciated a lot of the eloquent phrasing
It's so true.
to try and protect
How do you shake
from-
that feeling so it doesn't carry forward so that we don't do that shit again?
I don't know,
pretty
man.
close.
I think you're
That's what
gonna
we
get
said earlier, though.
You're gonna get sprinkles of.
Is it sprinkles?
You keep it up. You get no. I got to do it too. You're getting sprinkles of what happened after our friends got taken away when Jester, Ford, and Yasha got taken away, and we were just like we felt rough, man.
Do you know when you do this that you shed skin flakes?
What? Why are you doing that to his hair?
I am more a man now than ever.
Like if you do that over like somebody's food?
You would be disgusted if I fucking told you that act and then did it to you. You would slap me as hard as you can in the face. But you're allowed to get away with this?
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh boy.
that's Laura.
Yeah.
I think we said it earlier though, like
Skin
the
flip?
only way to deal with the defeat and the failure is to recognize it as characters. You know, like I don't see how the Mighty Nine can't recognize the fact that
they
it's
have
failed.
to react to that.
Yeah, and
Acknowledge it.
you have to move forward from that.
Here's the new plan. You ready?
I'm ready.
Here, okay. Hey, Oban.
Yeah. Oh boy.
And then he's so distracted by flailing that he forgets to bam
I
out.
cast Skin Flakes at level 9.
Oh my god.
That'll be the spell that Sam holds on to. This
Ooh.
spoilers.
It's like swarm of insects.
Yeah. You know what though? That brings up an interesting point. Not swarm of insects, but what you were saying earlier. The moral tent poles of this campaign are a lot different than Vox Machina because Vox
Yeah.
Machina was, dare I say, a little bit more of the traditional hero's journey. The Mighty Nine is a lot grayer.
It is so much more.
So
gray.
much more gray.
It
We
makes
don't have a Keyleth or a Pike.
well.
Correct.
We don't have a Keyleth or a Pike, but we also don't have a Gilmore and a Laura. You know, we don't have people that we are allies with that we know 100% that they're good people. that we don't doubt. Like, I feel like because we are
Wary of
going back,
everyone.
we're so wary. We're just afraid that every person's going to betray us.
Yeah.
Because all of our characters came from situations where they were betrayed, which makes sense. But also, it makes it very difficult to make a decision because, I don't know about you, when I play an RPG, if I don't know the choice that I'm going to make is not going to harm good people, then I'm afraid to make that decision. So I don't want to move forward knowing that, like, I don't want to align ourselves with Xhorhas with the possibility that's going to hurt people in the Empire who we know are good. I don't want to align with the Empire because I'm afraid it's going to hurt good people in Xhorhas. So
Mary does that with our home game. She's the same exact way. She's said that exact almost thing to me before, that like that's her hang up, that's the thing.
it's really hard. So we're walking this crazy line of I don't know what's the right choice here.
It also
makes it
feels
very
like,
difficult.
Sorry.
No.
Stop interrupting the woman
No,
while
it's
she's
fine.
speaking, dude. This is 2019.
But no!
Well, that's okay. That part's fine. She introduced that element. It's fine to give
I
it
should
away.
never have told you.
You did it into his drink.
Never do it on a
Someone's gonna add
time.
effects to that and make it R-squee
So
for you up. Anyway, go ahead. You were
It just
saying.
it feels like we've all had our heads up our own personal asses the entire campaign, and there are big forces at play, probably on the verge of spilling all over us.
Here we go.
And they're gonna have to fucking step up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully other people are too, but
I'm
they're
hoping
dumb
that-
if they don't.
Maybe, and it's kind of what I was hoping for with Game of Thrones spoilers. That at the end, what I was hoping would happen was that all of the fucking battles between men were going to realize that the real villain was
The friends we made along the way.
the real villain was the Ice King and
Oh.
the Walkers coming from the north, and then the men would set aside their petty differences
Yeah.
because there was something bigger.
We
a
all
bigger
knew that was
task.
going to happen. We all knew that was going to happen. And when it didn't, we were shocked.
Yeah, but that's kind of
Because
where
it
it
makes
feels
sense.
like it should happen with this, where like the
But that's
Empire
where
and Xhorhas.
Tolkien succeeded, right? Because those stakes meeting each other was the thing that made Tolkien work, in my opinion, right? You have the knot, right? You have the little hero's journey sort of in that sort of way of the unlikely hero's journey versus like, you know, Vox Machina was more of, you know, outside of a
Here we
couple
go,
emo
yeah.
twins, you know, pretty robust group.
One emo twin, one
Emo by default,
classy
though.
badass twin.
Yeah, but still had her moments of.
What'd you say? I wasn't listening.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what I'm saying? Like, and then, so I think, yeah, those stakes meeting each other. But you guys are at a place where Matt's giving you just enough rope to hang yourself, as they say.
Sure.
So, and I like that you're being forced to make a lot of very big decisions because it's sort of going to, it's 100% going to shape what the rest of the campaign is.
Yeah,
So no pressure, is what I'm saying.
No problem.
yeah. There's just a lot of big things that are probably going to be happening soon.
Yeah, you guys could be wanted, dead or alive.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Over.
I think I said dead or alive.
You did.
I did say
you did
that
not
one.
say
It's not the name of an
You did
album,
not say
but-
wanted, dead or alive, but you did say the words dead or alive in this
Whatever.
episode.
On a total side note tangent, I've been reading my son all the Lord of the Rings books, and I just did the last chapter of book 2. Spoilers. Broke his heart. Broke his heart. Psyched him out. Gave it every ounce of gravitas and grief.
Of course you did.
I acted it out, and my son said, "Went, does this really happen?"
Oh,
Dashed him on the rocks. And then I lifted him up again. Book was over. Oh, it was the best.
It was best.
It was the best.
I just had this amazing image in my mind of him in therapy. Just going, and then he dashed me on the rocks. And then he lifted me up again. No, I'm just kidding. Well, that's all the time we have for tonight. Should we kill it there, Danny?
Please.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Lift us
Okay.
back up again.
Yeah.
Shall I?
Yeah.
Well, let's get as high as we can get, and then
right.
we'll bring it down. How about that?
Well, lift us up.
I would like to thank Liam and Laura for joining us. Remember, no Critical Role this Thursday, but instead, a very special one-shot with Sam Brigel. We'll be back with episode 80.
You eat shit.
Next Thursday, October 10th. As always, don't forget to love each other. I do squats a lot. I'm strong in my core. And wait, stay tight. Stay tight. Stay tight. Stay tight. And remember, creepy ain't a crime. Neither is D&D.
The athleticism.
That's it, folks.